This is Meena welcoming you to my channel Grow Joyfully. We are embarking on this very joyful journey of doing aerobic composting together at home. I hope you watched the video on Introduction to Aerobic Composting. We are getting started with part 1 series which has 4 videos. The current video that you are watching now talks about the features required for a composting bin. Namaste. This is Meena here. Many of us live in small spaces like in apartments, and we don't have much space at all. So we are always wondering, can I do composting in small space with least cost and in a very convenient, hassle-free fashion? So here I'm going to explain to you how to get started with near zero cost. Okay? So I've got 3 containers here, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to start aerobic composting at home joyfully with whatever material you have available at home. Let me first talk about containers. If you have a small family, you choose a small container, and you always choose a container which is manageable, because you need to mix thoroughly, so your hand should go in. So if you say it is difficult for me to handle beyond this particular depth, then you retain it at this height only. You can take any trash can which is available at home. You can take an empty container which is available in your kitchen. Any broken terracotta pot that you have, it's fine. If you're not, terracotta is the best. If you're not able to get terracotta containers, plastic is also okay. I would always suggest reuse as much as possible from what is available in your house. To give an example, this is a container which is 5 liters. It's written here. This is 11 liters container, and this is around 20 liters. All these have lids. If you don't have a lid, you can put one container on top like this, or you can tie it even with a jute cloth or a cotton cloth around the bucket. I've taken very small one so that anybody from 8 to 80 can lift it, use it. Of course, you're not going to lift your container all the time, but I'm just making a point here that it should be very easy for you. Okay. Now, what is important is any kind of container you choose should have holes made around. This is to facilitate air circulation inside, because we are doing aerobic composting, and air circulation is a very, very important input. As we put greens and browns, there could be excess water. Excess water should not remain in the container. So we also have 2 or 3 holes which are put at the bottom. This is also very important. So the excess water drains out. We call this excess water as compost leachate. This leachate is also very rich in nutrition, and you can dilute it in 1:10 proportion and give it to your plants. So I'm going to get started here. Many of us, especially in the beginning, may feel very uncomfortable touching soil, touching the vegetable waste or the browns in the form of dry leaves, cardboard shreddings, etc. I have 2 suggestions here. You can wear a pair of gloves like this. Even when I was a newbie, for the first 2 batches I did wear gloves, and after that I stopped wearing, because I wanted to actually figure out the heat here inside. I had to do a thorough mixing and so on. So initially you may start with gloves. You can also do one more thing, which is what many of us in gardeners we do it. Even before I do gardening work or composting work, I don't want my hands will become dirty if I use my hands, but I don't want the dirt to get into my nails. So I just literally scratch my nails on soap like this. So ensure that it's completely covered with soap. So this way it's very easy to wash the hands also and ensure that your nails are clean. To continue our learning, I request you to watch the next video titled as Understanding Starter and Browns and their usage. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a great day.